Why did I name it that? Delete it. Delete cock. Delete caca. Nothing like a good de-stressing game, you know? There a point to this? I don't know, is there? Do we need a point? Just do. Live. Fly freely. I think again. What am I? A human? A monster? A horny rabbit? Who knows? How long has this been going on? Who knows? The times can be relevant at times and irrelevant at others. I am this ram and I have just obtained sentience. My brain, big. Ignore the rams in the background. They know what they're doing. It's all according to plan. I'm a bighorn sheep. I am a bighorn sheep. Those are mountain lions. Hi, Beth. You found me. Finally. We've been waiting for you for such a long time. Nice. My thought had the icon. Look out for others with this. We're here to show you what you're able to do and help you navigate everything. Good luck. Great. That's great. Where's more of my kind? Any other bighorn sheep out there? They're regular sheep. What is that? Is that like a cat following them? How does anything grow around here? It blows my mind. Yeah. See you later, chump. Everything sings. Singing is how all things communicate. Singing helps things find or avoid one another. Depends, deepens bonds between some things and separates others. It's how things announce their existence. So sing, sing all day long. I want to hear what you sound like. And so does everyone. Thing else. If other things hear you, they might sing back. Right through to sing. Meh, meh, meh. Bah. Where's my family? I'm a little lady. Hello, little lady. Very nice to meet you, regular goat. You are not my kind. I must be with my people. Hello, and nice to meet you all. Okay, well, that's nice. Fancy. Hey, how far back do you think bighorn sheeps go? You might not always feel it, but you took trillions of generations of bighorn sheeps getting mixed up all the way back to forever. It's incredible you made it through and finally arrived here. The other bighorn sheeps around here are reflections of you from back then, each with their own dreams and their own lives to live. As you meet other bighorn sheeps, you will sometimes feel inseparable from them, and find where you really start and end is up to you. The bighorn sheeps are nearby. Join them. Sheep, hello, my brothers, my brothers. Those don't look like bighorn sheep. Where are my brothers? Y'all aren't bighorn sheep. I just want family. I want food. Feed me. Fancy. My family. We must collect all of our family. Here you are. Legs in the way. You might find there's no right or wrong path to take here. As you explore it, you might feel that parts of you need to go their own direction, because you can't control everything at once. At least not yet. Try letting go of a few things. Release some bighorn sheep by pressing or holding B. Now, I think we're gonna all stay together. For now, at least. Until it gets too difficult to control them all. I let go of one, and then I tell him to come back. That looks like more family. Come here. Most excellent. Still slightly moves. All I did was turn the camera a little bit. Thought bubble this way. We move. United. We are a strong people. Did feelings ever invent anything? Feelings are dumb. Okay, that's a tree thought that once. Feelings are dumb. Ugh, feelings. I don't like feelings. As you wander around, you might sometimes feel a bit lost. That's normal, and you don't need to worry about it. Lots of things have passed through here and felt the same, but eventually, everything finds what it's looking for. That thought of consideration. As long as you keep moving in any direction you choose, that will take you to where you need to go. Trust my gut. Go where I wish. Is that more of my kind? Me, my brothers. I just heard that tree wants to say something. I still have popcorn. Yikes forever. Hey, what do you make of all the small things around here? All the plants and little creatures. Are they here for you? Or are you here for them? It's hard to imagine that everything could be here for each other, because you can only see things from a bighorn sheep's perspective, just as I can only see from a Montgomery palm perspective. But if you want to, you can always see things from a little thing's point of view. Try it and descend to level below L2. Wait, what? Get close to something small. Oh, 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 oh. So many sheep. That's the life of a small creature with a small brain. That black ant. I can descend to something even smaller than a black ant? What? Bug's life. Pebble. Hello, Pebble. Hi, friend. It looks like you've seen things from a little thing's point of view. Now you might be wondering what it's like to see things from the other way around, from a bigger thing's point of view. Out of all the points of view you find, which one is the right one? You must ascend. This is a never-ending afternoon. I can't wait for tomorrow to come. Yeah? What? Can't really. Just turn into a dust particle? Huh? Wait, I can't hear you. I'm not in the mood for chat. I'm just playing something by myself. Fallen. There's nothing smaller than you. Wow. How do I go big? I wasn't really listening. There's nothing larger. Try moving around. Jeez. There has to be something bigger. Whenever you are, there's your nature looking at you. Okay. I mean, it's cool. I want to be a bigger thing. What is this? What am I? Grain of sand. I'm a particle. I'm back to ant. I need to get closer to something bigger than me. You're bigger, right? Centipede. What are you? Oh God. Damn. The hard knock life. There's something bigger. Did I turn into an inanimate object? Oh, I can kind of move. All this shall come to pass except for me. I'll keep going forever, and if I choose to die, the world will die with me. Noted. What there is. Oh, 1 second. 1 second. Having a small issue. Should be fixed. Should be fixed is the keyword. Should. I think it's fixed now. Now you should be able to hear the audio. I wish you would have told me that no audio was playing. I realized when I looked and I was like, wait a minute, they're registering no audio. Time. Wait. This will all make sense. Don't give up. Keep looking and you'll find it. Can I turn into you, Mr. Rock? Yeah. And then they all go their separate ways. closely and you will find what you're after. Don't get discouraged, everything is here to help you. I can ascend to an even greater height. What is bigger than rock? Oh, ooh, ah. I am the island itself. I didn't realize there was audio to begin with. Understandable. I'm a rock continent. I want to descend to that island. What am I now? I'm a green continent. I descend into... What did I turn into? Oh. I live at the bottom of the ocean. I must bond with this first. I'm kelp. Descend again. I am a school of fish. I go big. I'm the continent. I am a hydrilla. Interesting. I can't go up there. I'm a sand continent. Interesting. What is this? I'm cold. You're cold. Name plant. A world that peoples collect and listen.
You, as a human being, you grow out of this physical universe in just exactly the same way that an apple grows off an apple tree. So let's say the tree which grows apples is a tree which apples, using apple as a verb. And a world in which human beings arrive is a world that peoples. And so the existence of people is symptomatic of the kind of universe we live in. Just as hair on a head is symptomatic of what's going on in the organism.
I would judge you even though it may not look
but
like
we
that to you, but I
have been brought up
be here to do this.
not to feel that we belong in the world.
Now get back to your job and leave me alone.
So our popular speech reflects it. We say, I came into this world. You didn't. You came out of it. We say, face facts. We talk about encounters with reality, as if it was a head-on meeting of completely alien agencies, and the average person has the sensation that he is a somewhat that exists inside a bag of skin, the center of consciousness, which looks out at this thing, and what the hell's it going to do to me? I recognize you. You kind of look like me, and I've seen myself in a mirror, and you look like you might be people. So maybe you're intelligent, maybe you can love too. And perhaps you're all right. Some of you are anyway. You've got the right color of skin, or you have the right religion, or whatever it is, you're okay. But there are all those people over in Asia and Africa, and they may not really be people. When you want to destroy someone, you always define them as unpeople.
Coconut tree. Listen. Goat. What are you? Giraffe. Talking about white privilege. I'm unsure. I was listening, but not listening at the same time, if that makes sense. I am camel. Some of my camel brothers. That fucking noise. We're zebras. Zebras make quite the noise. What are you, small creature? For us to do. Just by being here, I permeate the entire universe. I'm cooling down because I was pissed. Between all the glitches and the fucking zombies kicking my ass. Everything. Yes, this is literally called everything. I am not sure. This might seem a bit aimless, maybe even pointless, because that's exactly what it is. There is no point to anything here. I've been hanging around in this exact spot for 30 odd years and never found one. So good luck to you. At least you seem to be able to get around a bit faster than me. Now, if you don't mind, I need to get back to watching the sun. We do that. Where are you? Where are you, little creature? Kid Fox. Anytime, or as they called me earlier, Asa. Remember this place, remember what you are. Keep in mind as you go beyond here, you might need to find a way back to it.
We have this hostility to the external world because of the superstition, the myth, the absolutely unfounded theory that you yourself exist only inside your skin. Now, I want to propose another idea altogether.
I am dead grass.
Billions of years ago, you were a big bang. Now you're a complicated human being. But so we define ourselves as being only that. If you think that you are only inside your skin, you define yourself as one very complicated little curlicue, way out on the edge of that explosion, way out in space and way out in time.
I got a big bang for you, baby.
And then we cut ourselves off
and
and don't feel that we're still the Big Bang.
What a stupid
But
question.
you are. Depends how you define yourself. You are actually, if this is the way things started, if there was a Big Bang in the beginning, you're not something that is a result of the Big Bang. You're not something that is a sort of puppet on the end of the process. You are still the process. You are the Big Bang, the original force of the universe coming on as whoever you are. See, when I meet you, I see not just what you define yourself as, Mr. So-and-so, Miss So-and-so, Mrs. So-and-so. I see every one of you as the primordial energy of the universe coming on at me in this particular way.
Way more harmonious.
I know I'm that too.
I'm really in tune with nature, can't you tell?
But we've learned to define ourselves as separate from
it. Way more than you or anything else. I'm so enlightened and I just get it. Sorry if you're not in my level, brah. I'm just gifted, I guess. Peace. Okay. Wild barley. I've been making my way along this one direction now. Game is pretty loud, not gonna lie. Okay. That should fix the game being too loud. 13 years now. Would have no idea where I'm supposed to be going. Life mostly involves going out and entangling yourself with others. But I want to show you another way of getting mixed up. A very beautiful thing you can do, and that's dancing. To dance is to move in a pattern and not towards anywhere in particular. To make yourself the destination and to enjoy, never quite arriving. Dancing always takes two, but the more the merrier. Everything dances a little different, so try doing it with different things. Telling me I need family and friends. I assent. You. Actually, I'd probably have an easier time finding giraffes than anything. Come back here, big son of a bitch. No, not the tree. Stop. The giraffe. Then I go look for giraffe friends to dance with. Okay, never mind. The camels. There's so many of them here, it's cheating. Then we press Y to dance. What in God's name? A new camel's ready to be born. Is this like sex? Just sit here repopulating? Mainly the narrator. Yeah, the narrator was pretty loud. Look at this big family we've made. You're supposed to be on lockdown.
What I would call a kind of a basic problem we've got to go through first is to understand.
Is the narrator part of music?
That there are no such things as things. That is to say, separate things.
Nothing.
That is only a way
happens.
of talking. If you can understand this, you're going to have no further problems.
Vanessa, you told me that the life of my dreams.
I once asked a group of high school children, what do you mean by a thing? And first of all, they gave me all sorts of synonyms. They said it's an object, which is simply another word for a thing. It doesn't tell you anything about what you mean by a thing.
Have 3 or 4 kids, grow old, die holding hands.
Finally, a very smart girl who was in the group said a thing is a noun. And she was quite right. A noun isn't a part of nature, it's a part of speech. There are no nouns in the physical world. There are no separate things in the physical world either. See, the physical world is wiggling. The clouds, mountains, trees, people
I'm a material girl.
Are all wiggling. And only when human beings get working at things, they build buildings in straight lines and try and make out that the world isn't really wiggly. But here are we sitting in this room all built on straight lines, but each one of us is as wiggly as all get out.
Trying to ascend. Wait a minute. Can I turn into a bird? What did I just turn into? TikTok so. Straight confer and we wiggly. I'm a little of wiggly myself. Baba. Can I ascend to greater heights? Can I ascend to even greater heights? The green continent. What lives on the green continent? I am an oak tree. That a monkey? I am a large rock. Monkey gorilla. You dance with me. It's so weird. Baby is made. Baby. 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 Turn to monkey. Type of monkey are you? Fucking way they roll. Chimpanzee. This is one of the warmest autumns I've ever lived through. Something is up. What's that? What are you? No, I don't want to descend to something smaller. Just, I think I'm a black bear. How do I get up there? Let me up. Let me up. Come on. Let me up there. Where are you supposed to be? Down. Yeah, I'm glitching the shit out of the game. I was trying to get up there, but it just was not working.
Now then, when you want to get control of something that wiggles, it's pretty difficult, isn't it? You try and pick up a fish in your hands, and the fish is wiggly and it slips out. What do you do to get hold of the fish?
Of course.
You use a net. And so the net is the basic thing we have for getting hold of the wiggly world. A net is something regular. And I can number the holes in a net. So many holes up, so many holes across. And if I can number these holes, I can count exactly where each wiggle is in terms of a hole in that net. But in order to do that, I've got to break up the wiggle into bits. I've got to call this a specific bit, this the next bit of the wiggle, and this the next bit, and this the next bit of the wiggle. And so these bits are things which I mark out in order to talk about the wiggle, in order to measure it, and therefore in order to control it. But in nature, in fact, in the physical world, the wiggle isn't bitted. So the world doesn't come thing. You and I are all as much continuous with the physical universe as a wave is continuous with the ocean. The ocean waves. and
There's
the
life on
universe
the
peoples.
sand planet. Interesting.
And as the wave, I wave at you and say, you. The world is waving at me with you and
Whatever
saying,
this is.
hi, I'm here.
We're the
But the way we
humans.
feel
No
and sense
human
our
planet
existence,
yet.
being based on a myth that we are made, that we are parts, that we are things, our consciousness has
No
been
word yet? No,
influenced
you're fine.
so that
You
each
said
one of us
nothing that
does not
makes you weird.
feel that. We feel we have been
The
hypnotized,
elephant's
literally
down there.
hypnotized by social convention
I get bigger.
into feeling and sensing that we exist only inside our skins, that we are not the original bang, but just something out on the end of it. And therefore we are scared stiff. Because my wave is going to disappear.
Ooh, I didn't mean to do that. Take me up.
And I'm going to
Oh,
die.
come on.
And that would be awful.
Set me free. Ooh. Wait, were the humans here? What am I? A pitchfork. I went to find Benjamin. Thoughts are the frictions between things and other things. Thoughts would never exist if everything thought it was the same thing. As you go around listening to things, make their thought will make your impressions on your mind. When you go out and experience life, you will have your own thoughts, and they will reflect the things you've listened to and absorbed. Give thinking a go. Just try not to take it too seriously. But then come back to come. What? Did I think? Did the pitchforks just think? Standing metal torch. What? I am a whole ass building. An old desert building. I have great compassion, but it's just a pretext to gain respect. Oi, Grumpy. Yes? To gain respect, honor, power, I am coming to terms with being doomed. That pyramid. Am I annoying yet? No. Why would you be annoying? What would make you think that? I am Sun. All these Spanish planets revolve around me. Can I get bigger than Sun? Can I start crashing into planets? I can get bigger than Sun. Oh, yes, I understand. I am a cluster now. Moving along in this, yeah, planetary system. Now what am I? A nebula? An open cluster. What's that? A lenticular galaxy. Mission, you're supposed to be on lockdown, but Mogul, I'm in love with bitch. With Benjamin.
You are a fluke.
Hiccuping and burping.
You are a separate event. And you run from the maternity ward to the crematorium, and that's it, baby.
Think about numbers.
Now, why
Think about
does anybody
proportion.
think that way? There's no reason to, because it isn't even scientific. It's just a myth. And it's invented by people
A diffused
who wanted
nebula.
to feel
Sounds
a certain way. They want to play a certain game.
this.
Camus said there is only really one serious philosophical
Superstar
question,
cluster.
which is whether or not to commit suicide. Should you or not commit
What do you say
suicide?
about
This is a good
suicide?
question. Why go on? And you only go on if the game is worth the candle.
Yeah.
Now, the universe has been going on for an incredible long time.
I'm hiccuping and burping. Help me.
And so, really, a satisfactory theory of the universe has to be one that's worth betting on. It seems to me, absolutely elementary common sense. If you make a theory of the universe which isn't worth betting on, why bother? Just commit suicide.
Life is
But if
always
you want
fair,
to go on
just
playing
can't
the
be
game,
any
you've got
other
to have
way.
an optimal theory for playing the game.
Only it might not always look that way from your point of view. I ascend. Uh, ah, ah, oh, oh God. What even am I? What am I seeing right now? I am a feedback sphere. I'm in the first dimension. What is that? What am I now? I am a sphere. What at? A convex dilated polyhedron. Yeah, of course, I totally know what that is. Very much know what's going on right now. I understand it all. What is that? A tetracloud. I feel like I'm learning more science than I've ever learned in my entire life. Descend? I don't. I descend. Oh, okay. Back to galaxies. Back to galaxies. Whew. You're supposed to be on lockdown, but Vanessa, I'm getting pussy. True, true, true. Vanessa can't stop me if I'm beating the bussy. Beating the bussy. Beating the bussy. Bum, 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 bum. I want to turn into whatever this thing is. Convex dodecahedron. I ascend from this plane. What am I? What's going on? Am I an atom? Confused. What am I looking at? I'm oxygen. So I am an atom. Did I just go full circle? Did I just like go? Oh no, I was supposed to not be stressed out. I'm feeling stress. What am I now? Flammadomonos Rena Hartad. Oh, ah. Brain hurt. Brain hurt. Brain hurt. I'm a tada himita pati radali. What the fuck is that thing? Let me turn into it. Ugh. Ugh. A Daphnia pulex, a sort of crustacean. What is this? A snow crystal. What is this? A piece of hair. But of course, What is this? Yo, my brain is kind of clapped right now. What is this? Spirilium. What's this? Dirt particle. Of course, but of course.
If there is any such thing at all as
I
intelligence
expand.
and love
I'm a pebble.
and beauty,
No chunk.
well, you found it in other people. In other words, it exists in us as
Frog.
human beings.
Green frog.
And as I said, if it is there in us, it is symptomatic of the scheme of things. We are as symptomatic of the scheme of things as the apples are symptomatic of the apple tree or the rose of the rose bush.
Little lady froggy.
The earth is not a big rock infested with living organisms, any more than your skeleton is bones infested with cells.
Yeah, don't make me think too hard, game.
The earth
My
is
brain doesn't think
geological,
that.
yes, but this geological entity grows
I ascend.
people. And
Grass.
our existence on the earth is a symptom of the solar system and its balances,
Grass.
as much as the solar system in turn is a symptom of our galaxy. And our galaxy in its turn is a symptom of the whole company of galaxies. Goodness only knows what that's in.
Mammoth. Woolly mammoth. Let me turn into one of you deer. Come here. You can be my best. What? Of course I feel opinion. What on way more than me? I'm supposed to your point, but you have 3 or what? It's the house. We're all dancing. One baby. What is that, a motherfucking house? Roundhouse. Interesting, interesting. Long before roundhouses were around, far back through time, all homes were the same thing. Something that spread into every home everywhere, something all homes still share here and now. You may find you aren't just a roundhouse, but every home. The great pattern is known as home. Everything secretly knows this, and you know it too. Switch to flock mode. Oh. Wait. Is it what I think it is? It is what I think it is. So if something is of the same category, I can recruit it. So anything that is a mammal, come with me. Mammals unite. Animals unite. Come. Follow me. Come. 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 We have a long way to go, my brothers. You, deer on the ice, speak to me.
When, as a scientist, you describe the behavior of a living organism, you try to say what a person does It's the only way in which you can describe what a person is. Describe what they do. Then you find out that in making this description, you cannot confine yourself to what happens inside the skin. In other words, you can't talk about a person walking unless you start describing the floor. Because when I walk, I don't just dangle my legs in empty space. I move in relationship to a room. And so in order to describe what I'm doing when I'm walking, I have to describe the room. I have to describe the territory. So in describing my talking at the moment, I can't describe this just as a thing in itself because I'm talking to you. And so what I'm doing at the moment is not completely described unless your being here is described also. So if that is necessary, if in other words, in order to describe my behavior, I have to describe your behavior and the behavior of the environment, it means that we've really got one system of behavior. That what I am
Ice continent.
involves what you are. I don't know who I am unless I know who you are. And you don't know who you are unless you know who I am.
Planet.
In other words, we're not separate. We define each other. We're all backs and fronts to each other. We and our environment, and all of us and each other, are interdependent systems. We know who we are in terms of other people. We all lock together. And this is, again and again, the serious scientific description of how things happen. And any good scientist knows
Being here implies it all, but
that what you call the external world
all right.
is
I
as much you
suppose.
as your own body.
What is this? What sort of planet is this? An ice planet. What if I descend upon it? An ice floe. Ice continent. What am I now? Drift ice. A sperm whale. You know what else is a sperm whale? Haha. Okay, that's enough. This game is starting to hurt my brain. Save and exit. Thanks for watching.